let's start off with the story. You had mentioned the story earlier, how it felt closed and how it felt just complete. If you want to dive in a little more to that.
One of the things I really liked about Skeleton Crew is it solved an issue that's been growing in Star Wars for a long time, which is what I call the Midquel Problem. And the Midquel Problem is this. In a lot of cinematic universes, the story is moving in one direction. That's not really true of Star Wars anymore. What's happened in Star Wars is we have all these different eras, and then we're sort of shading in the map in the middle. And that can work well, but the problem with that is it creates this sort of storytelling challenge. With some of these characters, we know that they have to be alive at a certain point in Star Wars history, right? And we know certain events have to happen in Star Wars history. And so what we're getting is stories like, the Obi-Wan series, which I thought was enjoyable. But the problem with the Obi-Wan series is you knew at the beginning where Obi-Wan ended, and you knew at the end that he's still at Tatooine. So he starts at Tatooine and he ends at Tatooine. And you know that nothing that happens in between there can really upset that. And nothing that happens in there can fundamentally change everything we know in the prequels or in the original films. And so you get this sort of story where nobody really rocks the boat. Nothing can fundamentally change about Obi-Wan, the character, and nothing can really change about the plot or the course of his life. And so with Skeleton Crew, we have original characters, we have clear stakes, right? In theory, any one of those kids could have died. Now, obviously, this is a kid show. They're not going to murder the children, right? But there's this palpable sense of danger of like, I don't know where this is going, and I don't know what's going to happen next.